It started? Hello, everybody out there in YouTube watching land. It's Cover Slingers Showdown once again. The theme is love, and we're not being shown much love because we've only got 3 people slinging covers this week because no other bugger in the whole of the YouTube community wanted to join us as usual. I think it's Pete personally. They were, you know, it's all Pete's doing it. It's like new Pete was on. I said, no, it's all right. We're not going to bother. You know, we don't want to guilt by association hanging out with him. Anyway, so the theme this week is love. And first up, the man who's known as the love doctor at his local STD clinic. It's Triple G.
Harsh. I thought you were going to Rog there.
Literally, I just made up these. I wasn't really feeling it today, too hot. Then we have the Barry White of the comics community. For him, love is a 4-letter word. It's Metarog. Yeah. And finally,
that first description would also fit Bill Clinton, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
and all our love for the birthday girl, our judge, Matilda Gothika. Happy birthday once again. And of course, it's me, who I'm just lovely. What can I say? I'm just absolutely lovely. I'm a lovely bloke. What can I say?
That's debatable.
The rest of the half of the panel decided to leave us.
I mean, no one's rushing to agree with you here, really.
I actually went to a place where Lisa helps out gardening, and she introduced me. This is my lovely Graham. And for the rest of the day, everyone was calling me Lovely Graham. So you know, the proof's in the pudding, guys. I'm Lovely Graham.
They were just trying to be nice to Lisa.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Right.
All right, well, I'm not going to be nice to any of these oiks that are on my stream today, so let's move on with oik number 1. Yeah, I know. So I'll have to give extra digging for their comics. Extra nastiness.
You know, on the stream of love, all of our other participants didn't love us enough to join.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, and yeah, I mean, good to see you in the chat. Hello, there, little love toward the chat here.
Oh yeah, let's batter up the jury. Let's batter up the jury. Hi, Wormy, looking cool today, mate. Don't forget it's Gray when it comes to voting. Hi, Ray. Ray sounds a bit like Gray. You should vote for me, mate. And vote for me, Dave. There you go. That'll do.
The desperation is obvious.
And that was our portion of ass kissing for the week.
Yeah, that's right. The desperation there is obvious.
I have a higher percentage of chance of winning when there's only 3 people playing.
In my 5 covers today, guys, I'm going to show you the different manifestations of love, right? Love is a very imprecise word in the English language.
So
the Greeks had a much better way of describing it. So I'll be talking about that with my covers.
I don't want to see any Greek love. I've seen the cards in the phone booth windows about Greek love. I'm not, let's not have any of that, Roger.
I don't know if that's a good idea, considering a lot of their paintings are all naked.
Yeah.
Well, okay. We'll talk about that. This first one here.
Of the world.
First one here is a manifestation of like filial love, a storge, which is like the love you have for family, that closeness. And, sort of agape, that more universal love. And that is Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7, right?
Hi, Jackson.
And in the Bible, I think John 15:13, it says, no greater love hath man than that will lay down his life for another. And that's exactly what...
I thought I just kicked your ass. Or was that John? That was something else.
No, that's another version.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, wasn't it? Sorry, that was Stone Cold Steve Austin. I get it confused.
In this comic here, Supergirl sacrifices herself for Superman and in fact the whole universe against the Anti-Monitor. And you can see in the background there all the different people. If when you manifest love, people will recognize that and want to be a part of it. All those mourners there are there to just thank her for her sacrifice.
I would say that's much more of a sadness cover than a love cover. I mean, they obviously loved her and she did love them to sacrifice herself. The first emotion I would say on that cover is sadness.
Only hurt the ones you love, right? If you don't have any kind of emotional investment, it doesn't matter. That's what this is saying, that it does matter. This is intense love.
Roger, you must love me a lot because you really hurt me with that cover, mate. The cover's really hurt me. It's hurt me down. It's cut me to the quick. I understand where you're coming from. But to me, if you just hold it up and someone was to say, "Guess what the theme is this week?" You'll be going,
sadness.
"Oh, no, dead people, sadness."
Sadness.
Well, that's why it's an imprecise thing, right? That's why you have to explain it. Love is not something that's hard to just demonstrate. You have to explain it.
No, not always.
No.
That's true.
Love
When
hurts, Mr. Gray.
it comes to Pete, we don't want to hear about his explanation of the love.
Exactly,
We
yeah.
dare not speak its name when it
Yeah.
comes to Pete. We don't, keep that stuff in the closet, mate. No one wants to know about it. All right,
That's
then.
where he
Yeah.
keeps all his bodies.
That's true. Yeah.
That's they've got room with the bodies in there. That's true. Yeah. All right, Matilda, you got anything to say about that one, Pete? You think you're kind of following me on that one? Yeah, same kind of thought.
Nah, cock.
Yeah, that sums it up nicely.
Well, Mr. Metarog is right, though. And hey, love hurts a lot.
Yeah, it can.
Not if you're doing it right.
Yeah, it depends what you're doing exactly. You know,
No,
it makes,
but I do mean,
as long as you got a
loving
safe
someone-
word, Matilda, you should be okay. And I think Roger needs a safe word with that cover.
No, you know what I mean. When you start to love
Yeah.
someone, you will lose them one day, and then it will hurt.
Yeah, that definitely hurts. Definitely.
Yeah.
No joke.
So loving someone means you will feel pain in the future.
Yeah, it can
And
do.
that is a sad one. Remember, Mr. Gray showed Dead Man, a comic where Supergirl is in.
Yeah,
Talking to
the
Dead
Christmas
Man.
one where she no
Yeah.
longer existed,
Yeah.
and she was like,
That was a sad one.
Yeah, it was a sad one.
Yeah. Although I know there's some comic story where Supergirl and him are in a relationship. I mean, Superman.
No,
I
think
see,
there was
I
a
see
looky
DC
like.
loves a bit of incest, yeah?
There was a looky
Kinda
like,
like
wasn't there? It looked a
Marvel.
bit like from
Yeah, I
another
was thinking
planet. It
looky
looks
like,
like Supergirl.
It wasn't Kara. It wasn't Kara Zor-El. Yeah.
No.
Still weird. But yes, anyway, that the love of a family. And they're the only Kryptonians left as well. And they only have each other.
True.
That is a lovely character. Although it does kind of look like Supergirl has 2 pairs of boobs.
I think cousins are acceptable to marry in certain places anyway. So in certain states, we had this all come up when we had the son of Lois and Superman, and the son of Lucy and Jimmy Olsen getting married. And one of my comic books a while back, it said it was legal in the state that they got married, something like that in the comic book.
I mean, that would repopulate the Kryptonians. Now let's not go there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna give that one a 10. It's lovely. and
Wow,
tragic.
blimey, Matilda, come on.
Wow.
You knocked some points off for not
Good
matching
idea.
the theme very well, for sure. All right, Pete, anything goes
Owen
apparently
feels
this
the
week.
theme.
If you could show some kind of juxtaposition somewhere towards love, then I love this cover. Just say I love this cover.
I love this cover. Yeah. This
that's what you
show
need.
confuses me no end. So
Yeah.
last week was the number 11. So I had covers that didn't have the number 11 on, but you had to think about it and
Yeah.
didn't win. This week Roger's
No.
done the same and he's not got love on, whereas I've gone
No.
for all books that say love.
Right.
So this is
Young Monsters in Love.
Young Monsters in Love. And it's got a bit of Swamp Thing
Why
on there.
did Frankenstein's wife become green? Also, is that adultery?
Yeah, so we were made for each other. But my bride betrayed me for Swamp Thing, and we've got Green with Envy, and we've got
I've never heard of that one.
Oh.
a bit of
And
action
she
going
has
on there.
whoever Dr. Frankenstein took the ass from, she had a nice ass.
She's got a
No.
stunning ass.
Yeah, but she took it off of someone else.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's sparking on Frankenstein's regions down there, but I'm
Oh,
not sure
yeah.
what he's got.
That's
A
not
few-
Those are flowers that he carried.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Are they
Oh,
coming out
got
of Lady Frankenstein's hair or something, or are they
Yeah.
falling out of Swamp Thing?
That is a
Is that-
bloody B Frankenstein.
Is that
Holy
Swamp Thing
shit.
showing his pleasure by giving off little petals like
I
that?
saw
Yeah,
that
yeah.
child.
Yeah.
Something around the back of his neck there.
You see, Peter, you talked about my cover, but that is hurt right there. Frankenstein is hurt because his love is unrequited.
Well,
But
we did
it
say love
clearly
hurts.
says
Matilda
love.
was.
So
Clearly says
See?
love, mate.
you're proving my point, is all I'm saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
at
I think
least
it's a good cover, by the way. I'm not criticizing your cover. That's a
At
good
least
cover. I think you're
something
great
can
cover.
give her flowers every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do. I think it matches the theme a lot better than poor old
He's
dead
heartbroken.
Supergirl.
He's heartbroken, right? Because of the love he had.
Poor old dead
That's no longer
Supergirl got a 10.
unrequited.
That was almost as bad as the walking building that you had for the Monsters Week, and you bloody
Dude,
got
man,
it.
listen, you gotta let this go, man. I mean,
that time,
it's dominating your
Bill,
existence. That walking skyscraper.
that time Bill got a 10 for hostile projectiles from a volcano.
Yeah, the volcano. Yeah.
It was a hostile projectile. Mother Nature.
No, it's not. It's got to have intent behind it for the hostile, and the volcano is a
Peter, this happened like a year ago. Okay.
I know. You got to bring
yeah.
these things up. You got to bring these things up because the
Mr.
injustice
Gray,
of it
you're
all.
worse than that creepy woman from the Grudge. Even she let it go at some point.
Yeah, I've got to drag you down to hell first, Matilda. Once I drag you down to hell, then we'll all be.
Where do you think
again.
we are now? You think we're on Earth?
This is purgatory.
Oh, so what do you mean drag? I belong in hell already. I'm a prime member.
Yeah.
I sit next to Satan in the tea parties.
Don't talk about drag or Metarog and Triple G start dressing up.
I mean, based on some drag queens I've seen, they'd actually, at least they're shaved.
Hi, Kyle.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Kyle.
at least.
Wormy still
I'm sure
can't
they'd
spell
have better,
blimey. The Y on the end of blimey, Wormy. You've got to put a Y on the end. I don't know what my wife said. I don't know what you said, what we said there.
love hurts. All right, so I love that cover. It's interesting to see Frankenstein and his bride. Well, she's his bride, though, not his wife, technically, right?
Yeah.
So not adultery. They just broke up the engagement. I'm sure Swamp Thing would smell better. At least he can use flowers.
I mean,
Have you smelled the swamp before, Matilda? It doesn't smell too good.
Well, I don't know. I never
A lot of
smelled
rotting
dead body,
vegetation.
man. Yeah, but would it smell worse than a dead body parts?
That's a good point, I guess.
It's a question, isn't it? All right, well, anyway, I love that one. That one also gets a 10.
Okie dokie. That's
Very
going to be
pretty.
like, here you go. This is where I get an 8 or something. Oh, Roger
Wait,
had
Mr.
enough.
Metarog.
He's out of here. He's like, screw this. I've had enough of this. You can't give that a 10 as well as my one. Oh, well. Right, so let's go on with my one then.
Disconnected?
Yeah, must have done. Yeah, he seems to have disappeared. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I didn't think I'd find a love-related comic in Gotham Central, but it's like done in the style of an old romance comic. And some woman's kissing Batman and saying, I never thought he would love me too. It's like a dream come true.
Mr. Gray's back. Oh,
All right.
and who's this lady?
I'll let him in if he's a good boy. Yeah, I'll let him in. I don't know who the lady is, to be honest. I've not read this for a long while, but yeah, it might. No, I wouldn't think it'd be Montoya, but yeah, just a kind of.
Simon would grab that off you immediately.
Oh yeah, he might be interested in this one. She's even got a little tear of happiness in the side of her.
Terminal swamp ass.
Well, it's a kissing cover. We know that much.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
and she
love.
says, I never thought he would love me too. It's like a dream come true. So it definitely mentions love there, Roger. With your
Well,
dead.
it's got
The
the
man
corny
with the dead
rhyming.
Supergirl comic shouldn't be talking at this point, at a particular point in time, as far as I'm concerned. You should,
Well, love is a two-way street, so that's on her part, but is it on his?
it may not be mutual. He doesn't say.
Nazi just looks confused. He's like, the fuck?
I don't think it's love. I think he's giving her mouth to mouth. I think she's
There's
been
no
wounded or
way
something.
that Batman would be pulled in for a kiss if he wasn't reciprocated. It's probably just a daydream that she's having. It's probably not really happening in the comic book, but the cover.
Oh, so there's
does
no real
show-
love happening, is what you're saying. It's not
No, I'm
really
saying
love.
on
Got
this
you.
cover, in her dream light, in her dream,
Yeah.
in her
It's a
daydream.
dream
We
cover.
love to twist words
Dream
in this
cover,
show, don't we?
Yeah.
She's
Puppy
in love with him.
Raj.
She's in love with him.
Yeah.
Puppy love,
Nice
Raj.
dream
Got
cover,
it.
yeah.
Got it.
Not
Got it.
sure. Doesn't matter what the level of the love is. If there's love involved, that's all that matters. Love does not always reciprocated, as your wives would tell you.
She thinks it's love. Bats is just looking for a quickie.
Yeah.
Maybe, you never know. Gentlemen can be so
He's looking
sweet
for our back
sometimes,
cave,
can't
isn't
they?
he?
We know now how Jackson Roy Kirk operates. That's yeah. Is he one of them
Well,
players
what
I
do you
hear
think
about?
he does with Mr. Billy Tweak?
Yeah, flirting with each other all the time.
His wife knows about it. She's like, take him. I need like 5 minutes to at least
Give
read
me a
my
rest.
book. Yeah. All right. I like that one. I like how Batsy looks there, especially. And yeah, there's a kiss, but Batsy looks more confused than in love. It's like,
He wouldn't be kissing if you couldn't force
Well,
Batman to kiss him.
maybe she grabbed him. He wasn't ready.
Yeah, no, he would get away from her.
Well, anyway, it is nice. I will give it a 9.
Okie dokie.
Tremendous. Very
I knew it
fair,
wasn't gonna.
Matilda.
I knew it wasn't
Very
gonna be a
fair.
10. Let's face it. You know, she's already given away 2 really cheap 10s.
That was
There's
very
no way
fair.
that this better comic was going to get a 10. But I'm sure the jury will do the decent
Well, the
thing.
love is more reciprocated on these two.
Yeah.
Can you tell it's not reciprocated from Batman? He's got his eyes shut. Can you read his mind? This is a drawn picture on a cover. How can you read his mind and say it's not reciprocated? If it's Batman, you would better kiss Batman because he's a bloody judo expert. He can just hold her off with one hand.
I'm just saying, when you love someone, you kiss with your eyes closed, right?
But this is holding his mask. His eyes
eyes
are closed.
No,
His eyes are closed
closed.
under the mask, Matilda. These are lenses. These eye lenses don't close on his mask. Honestly.
Yeah, they're closed because he's got a lazy eye. They're great.
Oh yeah, that'll be the next thing. That'll be the next imaginary thing.
Wait,
that
look
comes
at that. Bill thinks it's love. I just want to know
Oh,
the comic buddy.
Oh man.
Looks like only one person voting, isn't it? Or two? No, I think yeah.
No
Three
one's
votes, yeah.
voting. No one's
Triple
voting.
G.
Yeah, they got
Triple G
Ray
got
Triple
4.
G.
Triple
Oh,
G
wait,
got 4.
okay, Triple
Ray says Triple G.
Triple G got 4.
Yeah,
Wormy,
Mr.
and
G got
Silverback,
4.
Kyle.
4
Peter got
votes.
4. He got us. He got us on that one.
1 vote for
You
Mr.
got one as
Metarog.
well, Rog. So I guess the only person that
One-
didn't get one.
Once again, the jury are out to lunch.
It was
Once again,
almost
the jury
unanimous,
haven't
Peter.
got a bloody clue. They've matched in the judge for incompetence. But let's just carry on with the show by going to Metarog for his next comic book.
Yeah, I can see why everybody's so endeared to you, Gray, with those comments.
Screwed a lot of them. I don't give a toss anymore. They can all go and do one for all I care.
So this one,
What's
this is
love? What's love? They
Yeah,
can all
exactly.
do
No
one
love
with
from
love.
me.
this is a more traditional cover
Tough
that
love. I
you
give
might-
tough love.
you might, describe as love. This is really more Eros love, love of bodies and romantic love, right? But the situation is
Who's
very,
dead on this
very
one,
perilous,
Roger?
right?
Who's dead
So
on this
sexy
cover?
times.
So it is Secret Life, and these two are kissing,
Okay.
oblivious to the fact that there is a bull shark right above them.
How do you know they're kissing? How do you know one?
We're about to
one's
have
got
a
shortage of
threesome with a
oxygen
shark.
And the other one's helping them out by
How
giving them a little bit
adventurous.
of air. That's just passing air, if you ask me. You can't kiss underwater. They just one's passing air to the other one.
You sure can kiss underwater. I've done it.
Well, we don't.
You
We're not interested in your
dirty
kick,
man.
Joe. We're not interested in the shenanigans you get up to in your sordid hours.
I've
If
now
you
got
one-
visions
or
of
you go to
Rog
the
in
beach a
bath,
lot, it happens.
smooching
One
on
of them
in
has
the
a
bath.
shortage of
Yeah.
air, and the other one's giving them some air, and they're both going to get eaten by a shark. And the shark's going, I love a bit of human for dinner, and that's all that's going on. In that
Oh well,
one.
so there is love on the cover, is what you're saying. Love of shark and human.
That's not a shark.
Possibly.
That's Namor in a costume.
Possibly.
He wants to join them. He's like, "Oh, a threesome."
Oh, menage a trois and bestiality. Oh my, this is harsh
Yeah.
stuff here.
Yeah,
Yeah, menage a trois.
let's keep out Matilda's fantasies.
I'm
Alright.
telling you, that's Namor. He's about to
I don't
spoil the
know.
fun for these.
That
two.
doesn't strike me as being love. That strikes me as being underwater stupidity. Like, blowing bubbles in each
Love
other's mouths
does
while a
lead to
shark's
very
about to eat
stupid
you.
actions. I mean,
Underwater
Yeah.
stupidity cover. That's a one for
Exactly.
the ages there.
Underwater
That'll
stupidity
do you. That's a
cover.
good one.
That's even
Ooh,
worse than the
that's a
dead
topic.
Supergirl cover for love. It's like how he's going completely tangential for
that's
love. He's probably
comics
going to get
here.
another 10 though.
Hi,
Yeah,
Tad.
that's right. It's a man
I
loving
mean-
shark.
Hey,
It's
Cat.
crazy.
Namor incest cover. Oh dear.
Hey, Leo Prime.
Namor
dear.
is the sister, right?
I think it's his cousin, isn't it? I'm
Cousin?
not too sure.
Yeah, cousins.
Well,
I guess,
Namorita is his cousin.
the parents were very creative with names, eh?
yeah, Namorita,
Namorita.
Namoretta.
Namora.
Just called her Henrietta.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Still. Hey, it's a romantic moment. They're kissing right before a shark is about to devour them.
Yeah,
And
it's
hey,
crazy.
that leads to
Stupid.
stupid actions. I mean, look at the Samson from the Bible.
All
You
they're
know,
doing
that's
is
not for a
endangering
woman.
themselves. They're endangering themselves. These sharks, they're endangering themselves by running out of oxygen, by blowing bubbles in each other's gobs where they're supposed to be holding their breaths. It's foolishness. Don't give any. Give it 6 points, Matilda.
It's
That's what it deserves.
kissing. It's kissing.
That's not
It's
love.
romantic kissing.
How can you
The
tell?
shark kind of ruins the moment, but it does.
Well, not the
No,
moment.
it's
It's the
yeah.
after moment. That's ruined.
Constantine recently has been said that he dated King Shark, so
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not a good point, but it's a good point.
Not a good point, Matthew.
I still want to know the logistics. Like they just
No.
hold hand and fit.
Don't go there, Matilda.
Like this?
Don't go there. We don't need to know.
I'm not gonna go there. But how did they kiss even?
Maybe they didn't kiss. Maybe it was purely.
Can
Let's
you
not go there.
imagine John Constantine just having a relationship where he just hold hands with someone?
No.
Yeah. No.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
They were somehow doing the nasty and
It's probably
has
some kind of
unexplained
spiritual
to.
third dimensional sex. I don't bloody know, Matilda. Let's not go on about it. For God's sake. I don't need that image in my head.
I want DC to explain. But anyway, I'm giving it a 9.
And
The
no,
shark a bit ruins
that's
the
about
mood, but still.
That's about 2 more than it deserved. I've got to say.
Thank you, my dear.
Tad explained it. He's a top part shark, bottom part man. Okay. Makes sense.
Ah.
I have no idea. Anyway, talking about top part shark, bottom part man, it's over to Triple G.
Okay. So we have got some proper love making going on here. We've got Lobo, who's been, let's just say, spend some time with some ladies. We've got Blazing Chain of Love.
Lobo is not love. It's
That's
sadism.
not love. That's just sex, mate. That's just sex.
Blazing Chain of Love.
All right, it's on the
Quite
title,
true.
but you know when it's Lobo involved,
Those
you
ladies
don't
look
love
like
anybody.
look at that. But, I mean, they're like
Well, those
oh,
ladies
great.
are lucky they're alive. Does he have a star on his dingling?
No, she's underpants. He's borrowed them
Yeah.
from Grey. So we've got
Yeah,
lots of
that's,
ladies, love hearts everywhere.
You
They've
can
Yeah.
call it what you want, but that's lust and sex. That ain't love.
Yeah, exactly.
It clearly
exactly.
states. Oh, that's his eye.
No, it says it
Clearly
on
states
Sure.
love.
We're not
Clearly
disputing that.
They
but I
clearly
would say-
state whatever, but that cover doesn't
Yeah.
clearly state it. That's for
The
sure.
picture-
Well, that is a lot of lovemaking.
Exactly,
It
Matilda,
fits.
exactly.
It fits because it says love on there, but that's just a load of women lying around, not doing the shopping or making me a sandwich. That's all that's going on.
I
that
know,
cover.
I know, Grey. He's a scene you've never seen. A woman looking
Well,
happy.
Oh,
I do. I got a little plastic
Those are a
smile.
load of women after an orgasm, Mr. Gray.
I cut out a smile from a magazine and stuck it over Lisa's mouth. It was happy. Yeah, no, it's love because it says love on the cover, but we know that's almost
Well, that is
That's not as
lovemaking.
bad.
That's no
That's
love
dead
you
Supergirl.
recognise, Grey. I understand that, yeah, but I've seen.
I
I've
love
seen
that
it.
style though.
We
The
all
style
know
of the
Lobo's
ladies
character.
in town.
Lobo doesn't love anybody apart from if it was him and his little dolphins, his little space dolphins. Yeah, that would be love because he loves his little space
What does he
dolphins.
do with his little space dolphins?
He just loves them. He just likes
Oh.
because they're cute. Like, he loves them
Yes,
not
space
in a
dolphins.
sexual way. He doesn't fancy them. He doesn't go King Shark and bloody Constantine on them. He just
It's
likes them because they're
You
beautiful.
can blame
and-
DC for that one.
It's
And he
really
does love
telling a
them,
lot
but-
about your character that you separate love
I
and sex
doubt-
I love
so
Harley Quinn's
clearly.
expression
You know,
when she asks.
Look, I don't know where your brain goes, mate. That you can you lump it all in together. Oh, love, sex. Oh, it's all one thing. And no, I'm not even going to go there, man. I know it's like up north, and it's cold and all that, and you've got to keep yourself warm
Legs and
somehow.
boobies. That's love.
You have to keep yourself warm somehow up there in the frozen north. But blimey, whatever happens in Newcastle stays in Newcastle, mate.
A sweater and a cup of tea.
Anyway, Matilda.
I'm north apparently to
Believe
get
you.
boobies for warmth.
Mm.
Anyway, I love the style of that cover. It's like the 50 ads. No?
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
it. Very lovely. Even Lobo looks great in there. And hey, sex is a form of
Well,
lovemaking.
making
Quite right,
love
Matilda,
and sex
quite
are
right.
different things. Making love and sex are different things. I'm sorry. You can have sex with a complete stranger. That's not making love.
Yep,
Making
I
love has
agree,
got to have
agree.
an element of emotional
Well,
love
based on
involved.
these
And
ladies'
Lobo has no
faces, there
emotional
was
love.
some interesting love.
Yeah.
Maybe they're all drugged and believe this love. But anyway, that one gets a 10. That's beautiful cover.
My God, the foolishness of this judge. I don't know. She's not getting any smarter every year she has a birthday. I've got to say that for her. Anyway.
Yeah, you can go suck a shark's dick, Mr. Gray.
Well, no. I wouldn't want to step on John Constantine's toes. Anyway. Danny and Sharon's first date. First date, young love. It's a beautiful thing. It's Blue Devil, Darren and Sharon's first date, and there's a.
But you can date a stranger, Mr. Grey. Is that love?
A lacy love heart, and they're staring deeply into each other's eyes. You see,
Fuck me, that's a
Danny and Sharon's first date. There you go. Look, little love heart. Little love heart on both sides. There they are
is
inside.
Danny an alien, a demon, or what is he exactly?
He's Blue Devil. He's Blue Devil. He's a man in a devil suit, but he was fused into it by demonic magic. But
Danny,
he's human.
try shaving the horns. Learn from Hellboy.
Yeah, he looks very horny for a first date.
Yeah, well, you know, some people don't leave it till second dates, you know.
Not as bad as Lobo, but yeah.
He might go further than first base. Who knows? Maybe he slides in for a homer. I don't know what happens on this date, but yeah. But it's a first date and it's a young love.
Who are the two characters on the side, Mr. Grey?
These are two villains. You've got Trickster, and I think this guy's called Bolt. The other guy up here is called Bolt, I believe.
He's got eyebrows like you.
Plus, our best new supervillain yet, and a 1959 pink Cadillac in perfect condition, is what it says on the blurb there. Because the blurbs are important.
The villain is pink?
Yeah. There you go. Everyone pay attention to Kyle. He's going to give me I don't know, shocking. Anyway,
he needs to shave the horns a bit like Hellboy. Hellboy should teach him.
Well, I think because it's a mechanical costume, it won't grow back, I don't think.
Yeah, so he was a stunt man that
in that case, there's no danger of reaching third base.
Yeah. Was it the demon Nabiros or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that lady right there is protected from a home run. The boy doesn't have anything beneath.
Maybe if he's got a let's not go there, Matilda.
Yeah.
Leave that for your fan fiction.
The fan fictions I read aren't that interesting or detailed.
Well, that's why you should be writing your own.
Too much work.
Okay.
I'll leave it to all the horny wine moms. Okay. Well, that one is really pretty. I love how they're in that hard.
Leave it to Triple G and his What If series.
Yeah. All right. Well, that one gets a 10. That's a lovely hard. They look very cute.
Wow. Thank you.
Great art style too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, cool 80s DC. Okay, jury, vote with your fingers.
Yeah, before they went to King Shark and Constantine.
You vote with whatever part of your body you want to type into the keyboard with. Let's not be, knowing that when this stream's about looking at that Lobo cover.
The size of keyboard you'll need to use your third leg, yeah?
You never know what people are going to do. You never know. Basically, whatever they want to vote with, they can do it now. Vote with your nose, your elbow.
All right, one vote for Mr. Grey. One vote for Mr. Metarog.
Blah. We can see Jackson's into blinking shark.
One vote for Mr. Grey. No, wait. I sounded disappointed with 10.
I was shocked with a 10. Not disappointed. I was shocked.
It rarely happens. That's why.
Exactly.
Right,
see, I told you some people will be voting with their third leg. Look, here you go.
Doesn't that hurt?
He's pulled out his chopper and voted for this whipper.
I think that Tad voted for you, Mr. G.
Oh, he's new. He's new. We will forgive him this once.
All right.
Is that all the votes in?
Yeah, I think that might be all of them. Mr. Gray, you get the extra 3 points.
Wee!
Wait. We have a tie.
It's too late, Matilda. You already said it. Once it's been announced, it's too late.
No, we have a tie then.
Right, who's that? Wormy, you're going to timeout, mate. I'm putting you in timeout. Sorry. I'm going to block you. What a bloody travesty. Once you said the vote's over, Matilda. You can't be letting Roger's blinking secret handshake get him another bloody more vote after the voting's ended.
He slid right in time.
You said, look,
yeah,
these are the words out of your mouth, Matilda. You said the votes are over, the points go to Gray. Then there was a split second, you went, oh no, a late voter's come in. But if it was the other way round and you said that and then someone voted for me to get the even points, you would have said, no, too late now.
Well, you still get the extra point.
You bloody I should have got 3 points. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's go to Roger again.
Oh, boy. All right. So, I think we're kind of confusing a lot about what love is here, right? Like, it's not sex, right?
You are,
It's
man.
not love making. Love making is sex like with an emotional component. That's true.
Dead Supergirl and drowning people getting eaten by
Love,
sharks.
has so many more components, and it's you're belittling it by considering it sex. Okay, let's just put it that way.
Yeah,
My
I agree,
opinion.
yeah.
This cover is a
Mr.
personification.
Metarog, a lot of lonely women will disagree with you, especially
Well,
ones like 50
Again,
Shades.
sex is a separate thing, right? But this
sex
cover
and
is
lovemaking are not the
this
same.
cover is a perfect manifestation of pragma love, right? That intense, long-lasting, sacrificial love. Even if you can't be with that other person, right? But you have such feelings for them that you will sacrifice yourself for them. Here we go.
Constantine and King Shark.
Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes 209, and this is Princess Projector and Karate Kid. Now they were in a relationship here at this point, but she got a fever. It's a fever disease that she would die if he didn't take her pain away for periods of time because it was so intense. And he was willing to take the last part and kill and die so that she could live. That is intense love right there.
Yeah.
And then she dumped him for King Shark.
No, they got married. They got married later on. And she and he was killed by Nemesis Kid, and she took care of him.
Don't give me spoilers. I've not got them all yet. I'm still
Oh,
collecting them.
please, Ray, that happened 35 years ago.
I'm still
Come on.
collecting them, mate. I'm still collecting them.
Great
Yeah,
Mike Grell cover here, by the way. Fabulous Mike Grell cover here, by the way, as well.
Yeah, he has a nice view, old Karate Kid there.
Superboy was just a little late on the cover, but actually he was in time here in the story.
There's that other one as well, the more famous. It's kind of like similar to the one where they're all sitting around. Oh god, I can't remember his name now. Electro Kid, and they're all sort of like holding the things in the air. Whoever gets struck by lightning will like raise him from the dead, and one of them's got sacrificed.
Oh yeah, the lightning lad. Yeah,
lightning lad. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Someone likes the UK humour. Bit of Blackadder there.
Meal.
Yeah.
Lord
then-
Flashheart, I say wolf.
Yeah, so it's a UK comedy called Blackadder. So yeah, if you know it, he's always got good
There's
taste.
a
If he
comic
likes
called
the
Black
UK.
Hammer.
Yeah, Blackadder.
Black Hammer, not Black
Yeah.
Hammer.
No, Blackadder. There's a comic called that, Black Hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I love that. I love her costume, especially. Old Karate Kid has nice view there. I liked him in the cartoon. They never had a relationship.
Yeah,
And
cool.
I don't think they had that lady in the cartoon.
Projector. I can't remember. They were quite fun though. Them cartoons. They were quite fun.
Yeah. It's
Love
a
these-
newer one from the 2000s.
Yeah.
Gray.
The
Yeah.
episode with the League of Substitute Heroes. That was awesome.
Oh, that was hilarious.
I love that cartoon. That's how I knew about these guys. But anyway, that's love he takes some pain for. That is a lovely cover. Great costume. No Soups is interrupting the moment. But we'll forgive him.
It's the best one he's shown so far. So it's the best one he's shown so far, but you can give less points to make up for the crappy scores you gave him before that weren't deserving. But never mind, too late. You're giving him a 10 again. Shock horror.
Okay, so I'm listening and I'm learning from Roger's wisdom about how love can be more than just sex. So on this,
yeah.
On this
the
cover,
ladies who read 50 Shades will disagree with you.
So on this cover, we've got the love for a child, and we've got someone tucking the child into bed and saying good night.
God.
It's a
monster's gonna.
So he's tucking him into bed
What
to
the
say good
hell are
night,
you
make sure
thinking,
he's nice
I
and
think the
warm.
police are coming.
You know, he's giving him a nice
Man.
night's sleep, just letting him nod off there all night. And look
How
at how
many
peaceful
beers
and
did
relaxed
last
he is.
night, for God's
Look
sake?
at how nice that is. Isn't that beautiful?
I think he's pulling the covers off him.
No, definitely not.
That's a
Definitely
pulling
not.
off maneuver. That looks
No,
like
no,
to me.
it's-
He's
I
about
beg
to
your
eat
pardon.
that poor
A
kid
pulling
while he's
off
sleeping.
maneuver. Still,
What is the title of that comic there, Peter?
This is it's just love, mate. It's just love. It doesn't
Yeah,
need
it's like
love,
midnight
love
child
speaks
eater or
in
something
feeling.
like that.
It doesn't need a
expecting
title.
That's not like something is killing the children or anything like that, right?
No, it's called the closet.
Instead, we have this. We
Closet,
have
okay.
someone who looks like a
You want to get back in the
combination
closet,
between-
mate? We're covered like that.
Come on, I'm showing you something other than sex. I'm showing you,
Yeah,
the
but it's
love
not
for a
love,
child.
though. It certainly is not love. There's
Yeah,
no
it's
way you
love.
can tell me that is.
Look at his little
monster.
face. Look at the kid's asleep. He's got
Yeah,
a
that
little
kid's
smile.
asleep.
Timmy.
That is like seconds before blinking
No,
abstract
I think that's
horror or
beautiful.
whatever.
I think that's
Yeah.
beautiful. I think that's
Yeah, well,
pure love.
Yeah. I know it's kind of similar to you tucking your kids in, probably, like, the same monstrous kind of thing, leaning over the child in the bed. But, but that's definitely a monster of some kind.
That's
Well,
a
it is
bit of a
monsters
stretch,
can be
Peter. I have
loved, Green. Monsters can be loved. Look
Yeah,
at yourself.
Can be,
that
but I
looks
highly
like-
doubt it doesn't.
That monstrosity looks like a combination of Alien and E.T. and it's fuck ugly.
Yeah.
Something is loving the children, says Norman.
Something is loving the children, yeah. It's a completely different comic book.
Loving how? Loving to devour them?
Yeah, loving them
Cooking
for
them in.
supper.
Cooking them
I
in.
mean, what
I
makes
wish-
it worse is that this motherfucker's naked, so who knows what's between them?
No,
I
what's-
wish someone
what's
would come and
worse-
took me in like that. I wish
What's
someone would.
worse is that you're probably going to give it a 10. That's what's worse.
I mean, granted, there are comics where the twist is that the monster's the one protecting the child,
happen.
and the parent is the monster.
Definitely. I've read
Absolutely.
stories like
So
that.
that
Aliens,
could be.
Yeah.
That could be.
But if you're going to judge a book by the
yeah,
cover,
he's not the most. Yeah, he's not the most friendly looking alien, but who knows? Maybe he's
You
protecting the child from.
Can't judge
The
a book by its
shadows.
cover, can you?
he's a monster from the closet, Matilda, who's there to blinking kill the poor little kid or to frighten the bejesus out of it. There's no way that's a love cover.
Well,
cool.
I mean, monsters deserve love too. Yeah, it's a bit of a stretch there. Little Timmy looks peaceful, but who knows what happened afterwards?
Exactly.
He had a good night's sleep, is what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, the little monster told him a little
Nightmares
bedtime
that required
story.
a psychologist and mommy and daddy spending a lot of money. That autobiography is amazing.
Yeah, it's not the monster's autobiography. It's off on a different tangent. No, ignore that. It's not to do with the comic book.
Rick Myler is a legend.
Yeah.
Is that the one who wrote this?
No, he was a comedian actor, British comedian actor. He was in lots
Oh.
of comedy shows.
Okay. I mean, that is still very good looking, but yeah, it's time to call out. Well, A.T. and the boy had a bond. As much as a little boy can have a bond with a breathing, living
But
skeleton.
it's highly possible that it could be like a good monster kind of thing. But I just, from that picture, I would not say that was the case. If you're judging the book by the cover.
sinister, isn't it?
It's a shame how judgmental
That's-
you are, Gray. It's a shame.
Well, if I woke up and saw that leaning over me, first of all, obviously I think it was you and wonder what you were doing in my house. But then I'd realise it was actually a monster, and I'd be like, "No, leave me alone! Get me from this place."
I would be like, mate, do you mind? I just woke up. Go brush your teeth.
It's definitely subject to interpretation. I'll say that.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8. I mean, it's very well done, but it's a bit of a stretch for
Fair.
love.
Very fair.
Right, okay. Sex, Lies, and the Real Thing. So this is Young Heroes in Love. And this is the love that can't...
I know DC made housewife comics.
No, it's not Housewife comics. But these two, their powers are completely opposite from each other. So the lady is a heat-powered lady, and the guy is an ice-powered lady. Because they love each other,
Well, there
they
was
can't
a
do anything
movie
about
like
it.
that. I can't find it, but I really enjoyed it.
They can't do anything about their love because of the fact that their powers mean that they can't kiss or embrace or whatever. You see, they're just touching their fingers together there and steam's coming off. So there's no way they can actually consummate or go any further with the love that is there.
Is
So
he
it's kind of like,
naked, or is he wearing pants?
So love that cannot be, basically. Even though the love is there as an emotional, deep emotional love, but they can't go any further in a physical way, like kissing, cuddling, or...
I get that,
other
but they're
thing.
like elbow to elbow there. How is that not burning, but the fingers are?
Yeah, no, it's slightly not touching. She's in front of him. His elbow is behind, I believe.
Also,
But yeah.
how much coverage does she have on her bottom? Look at that. him, her. Look.
Yeah, I'm showing her.
That is, well, skimpy.
Just the way you like
You're
it,
less
Matilda.
dressed than Vampirella.
Just the way you like it. No, she's not.
Well,
Yeah, it's quite a small part in the middle there. But yeah,
Exactly.
you know, I didn't design her costume. What can I say? She's hot stuff. So she's obviously got to have a hot stuff costume.
Yeah, once again, we see tragedy coming out of love. Like I had
Yeah.
spoken of in the first cover, which
Yeah.
these two
Yeah.
criticized.
But,
But anyway.
a much
When
better
it suits
example.
their purposes, all of a sudden,
much-
it's
A
fair.
much better example. You just showed a
A
dead,
tragic
sad
love.
superhero cover with people all sad. You know.
And
I
what are those
didn't
two? They don't look too
They
excited
don't
to
look very
me.
happy to me. Yeah.
No, but
They
they're
don't
in
look
love
happy.
though. Obviously in love, but it can't be requited or whatever because of the fact that they have opposite powers.
Well, that can't be recorded because she's dead. There's no difference.
Well, it depends. In like up north where Pete lives, it could the nights in the cemetery happen. You know.
Death's not a boundary.
That's not
No,
love.
that's not a
Remember,
boundary.
that's not love.
I take it that we're necrophiliacs up north, yeah?
No, it's just a joke. But yeah, that was the nature of the joke. But yeah.
A really bad one. But yeah.
Yeah.
Or a lot of necromancers.
You know
Lies.
what I say.
I've actually seen a recap of a movie like that. I won't go into details. It's R-rated.
Yeah.
But there was some shit there. Some fucked up love. But yeah, there we go. You see it. Oh, oops.
Oh, what you done?
Just
You're not
realised.
giving Roger a good score. Knock a couple of points off Roger if you've made a mistake, just to be on the safe side.
Oh,
No,
boy.
but I accidentally wrote Mr. Metarog twice.
No, you don't want to do that.
Oh, thank you, my dear.
So
I wrote
good,
Mr.
you scored him
Mr. G,
twice.
Mr. Metarog.
Even if it doesn't count, I thank you.
Necrophilia love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Another tragic love. They can't touch. Well, at least they have artificial insemination, so they can do that.
Mm,
And then let's leave the question: how the hell they take care of the children?
yeah.
She could be like Virgin Mary, if she's into that, of course. But yeah, that is tragic. No, and they can't even kiss.
No.
Oh well, I guess they can always stare at each other. Or maybe they can go to Reed Richards. He'll come up with something to help them. Maybe some kind of suit.
Yeah, maybe it's that they're in the wrong
Still-
universe.
Very good looking and a tragic love. 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff. Right. Now let's have no last minute Roger votes this time,
Not
guys.
for
Come
either
on.
of those two guys.
No wait until Matilda says votes are over before you vote. If Pete wins this round, everyone who votes for him is getting chucked out of chat. All right? No, I'm not trying to influence you guys at all.
All right,
Obviously,
we got
go
one
with what you
vote
want.
for Mr.
but-
G.
Oh,
You're looking to laugh. Who is it? Who's looking to get thrown out? Tax comic. Are you paying him or something? Is he one of your special group of friends, Pete? What's going on?
Phil Crawford.
I think Tat doesn't understand the
That's just prophylactic.
He didn't go outside the box. He completely showed a comic that didn't match the bloody well theme. Everyone can show one doesn't blinking.
Okay, one vote
Match
for
the
Mr.
theme.
Gray.
That's not thinking outside the box. That's being a
Well, I
bully.
mean, it's creative. It's a love between a monster and a child. If there's
Exactly.
love there, of
Exactly.
course.
Yeah.
Hey, you're getting a vote so that he doesn't get blocked.
Shocking. Shocking.
God,
Isn't that kind of like
God.
blackmail?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, it's gray mail.
Gray mail.
No,
Okay.
All right.
They can vote how they
one vote
like
for
as long as they
Mr.
don't vote
Metarog.
for Pete with that crappy cover that doesn't have nothing to do with the theme. That's what I'm saying.
So we have a
There's gotta be
three-way,
standards.
gentlemen.
You're having a laugh. You are kidding me.
No,
all three of
I
us?
am not kidding. Yeah.
Someone actually allowed Pete to get a point for that cover. My gosh.
Yep. Just to spite you.
I think that was very
Honestly,
All
fair.
right,
honestly,
we'll give
very
it
fair.
a second.
Maybe I should go into the rules a bit more. So what happens on this show, we have a theme every week, and people have got to show covers that match the theme. So the theme this week is love. And look,
Mr. Gray, you have 2 votes. Why does Mr. Gray have 2 votes? Though, wait.
Yeah, Gray has 2. Yeah, Gray has 2. He got one from Kyle and one from Naman.
Wow. How much of a cheater is that Judge Matilda? How great is this she that she tries to give my wicked points to use to bums when I obviously won that round. It's shocking.
Hey, we fessed up. We fessed up, Gray.
No, only because someone commented in the blinking
There
chat.
we go. I didn't see that one. I saw the pass, and that's it.
I'm just surprised he's taken the vote, which is purely blackmail. But if that's how he wants to win, Rog. If that's how he wants to win,
that's dirty, Peter.
I mean,
I'll kick you two out as well, so I'm on my own just with Matilda. So you've got to give me the points.
I try to rise above the filth.
Yeah.
You know, Peter. You know what I mean?
I love winning so much that I'll cheat at anything to get the win.
All right. So in this cover, I think Gray knows about this one, right? It's a Legion of Superheroes 31, Young Legion of Superheroes romance.
I knew you that one.
This is a really odd turn of events where they had a relationship, and all of a sudden, Element Lad goes to the other side, so to speak. It's just a weird.
Yeah,
I see.
Happening, but she is still in love with. Huh?
Wait, the other side. Did he die?
No, it
no.
was the one where she was a man, wasn't she? She was actually a man all along, but she'd been taking a pill that made her a woman. Like in the future,
woman, right?
Yeah, that made her a woman, and she stopped taking the pills, and she went to being a man, and that was like. She'd been a character for so long, and suddenly she was announced as being a bloke.
It's out of the blue.
Wait, which one of them? Which
no,
one of them?
She here. I'm sorry, did I say him? She.
Yeah.
Siobhan, I think. Siobhan Aaron?
Yeah.
If you've got to spend this long explaining why it's love, it's not love, is it? Surely.
They did have a long relationship. They did have a long relationship.
And there's heartbreak, and it's a very complex kind of
breakup. She was actually a man, and she never told him.
Right, but they came out of the blue, you know. I mean, the writer just sort of came out of the blue with it. But there's
I wasn't too sure what the score was with that, to be honest.
My point is that the emotional here is he still was, you know. He still wanted a relationship, but it just wasn't his his, I don't know if you want to say his preference or the way that he is built sexually, you know.
Preference.
It wasn't floating his boat. We leave it at that. It wasn't floating his boat.
Yeah.
Right, but he still had an emotional love here.
To be fair,
he prefers an innie to an outie. Let's just leave it at that, shall we?
Right.
Yeah, she should have.
And we're not talking belly buttons, people.
It wasn't really fair. No, but it wasn't fair hiding such a thing from him. If that was
it was a very odd turn of events.
It's very odd because I felt for her, honestly, because the writer just sort of sprung it on Element Lad, and he didn't know how to react to it at first, you know, because he still had those feelings. But you're right. But it
was very odd.
It was very odd.
I can't remember why the medicine suddenly become no longer available or something. I don't know why they suddenly made the change into a man.
I don't know if that was the case or if she just couldn't be, you know, she couldn't keep it secret anymore. You know how sometimes at some point you hit a breaking point. Too many secrets, you know. So.
Yeah, it's very strange. I was since I read it. Also, because I've not got the whole run, I wasn't sure if there'd been any kind of like foreshadowing.
Yeah, but I mean, she should have thought of it to begin with. I mean, she couldn't take it forever, not him finding out somehow.
But I mean, in the future, there's also like in other Legion stories, there's a disease, isn't there, as well, that can affect people that can change their sex.
Yeah, Matilda Lad became a woman for a while. Yeah,
and Color Kid, I think, in one of the annuals.
And Color Kid, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
you don't get stories like that anymore, do you?
No,
quality writing.
It's a bit of an odd one, but you know, it's a thing. I don't know what sort of thing it is, but it's
you get all the cheap bullshit.
It's memorable. It's memorable.
Indeed. For many reasons, I'm sure.
I didn't kick you out, Dave.
I woke up one morning and his girlfriend suddenly a boyfriend. He's like, the fuck were you?
Yeah.
I imagine that was an awkward bedtime conversation. Not to mention mortifying. I thought at first Mr. Metarog meant he was either dead or he's...
No.
I don't know.
No, I was talking about her. I misspoke there, Matilda.
Yeah. I let you roll that, Roger. I thought he's remembered it wrong. I was thinking to myself.
Or...
Yeah.
But still, that is a very good looking cover. I love his outfit.
Thank you, gorgeous.
It's a very nice outfit. Hers as
You
well.
want to say
I mean, that gentleman makes a very good-looking lady. And we don't have that many
Hi.
gingers. Hi, Lisa.
Happy birthday, Matilda.
Thank
Hey,
you,
Did you have a
Lisa.
lovely day?
You can't hear because they got their
Yeah.
headphones
No, but you
on.
can tell me.
They send hello.
I can hear
Cool.
Lisa.
They're saying that they're picking on me again, babe. That's what they're doing. They're
Well,
not
you
going to
asked-
let me win as usual.
He asks for it.
Absolutely.
Babe, they say that I never make you smile, babe. They were mean to me. They said that I've never seen a woman smiling earlier on. They were like, no. I can smile at Lisa's mouth so she can.
She had a bat in balls.
Yeah.
Not always for the right reason.
No, fair enough. Anyway, enough of that interlude.
Lisa didn't cut him any slack on that one.
Okay, well, where was we?
Imagine the
Go ahead.
awkwardness now. There's the who's going to be the big spoon now,
Mm.
and having
point.
to buy 2 razors, nightmare. At least now they don't have to keep the toilet seat down. No more arguing about
Yeah.
that.
Good point.
Still sad, but hey, thank you, Silver Knight Kyle. All right, well, I'm giving that one a 10. I love that cover.
Oh, blimey. Okie dokie then.
Thank you, my dear.
Great outfit.
Let's go to Pete.
I mean, who
I'll
knew
make-
they had traps back in the day, too?
Yeah. Well, no, this is in the far
That's in the
future.
future, actually.
I'm pretty sure in the far future, it won't even be an issue. People will be like, they won't worry about that kind of thing in the future, I'm sure. Anyway.
Okie dokie. So,
Wow.
we're back to a love-themed comics. So, Weird Love.
Weird love. So just
And we've
basically
got-
Pete love, really.
An attractive young lady on there. And
What is
what
that?
must
Some
I
kind of
do to
anal
get those?
bead?
And the title for this one is I Was an Escort Girl. My secret
Ah.
exposed.
My secret exposed. Okay.
Nice,
Thank you,
classic
Dave.
old style comic. Look at
Sex,
the,
That
drugs.
lady exaggerated that makeup to an
Sex,
nth
What did it
drugs,
say?
and Ronald
Sex.
Reagan.
Sex, drugs, and Pete's normal weekend.
Ronald Reagan.
Weird love.
So
She's a
what,
pert young lady, isn't she? Look at that.
Ah,
what I see there, Pete, is a business transaction, not love.
Good point. Yeah, yeah.
Why
I
do
good
wouldn't
see
point,
know,
that?
Pete.
Roger. I've never done
Way
it
too
myself,
much
mate. But if
fucking
that's what
makeup.
happens, you
Yeah, good point.
You know,
Who's the artist who drew that? May remove some of that
But
eyeshadow.
it's a
Why
beautiful
did she
cover,
put it
Pete.
on her
I have to admit,
forehead?
that is a gorgeous cover. I have to admit
What's
that.
up the cheeks? Is she dehydrated?
Is that a reprint, like from an old, like?
It's a
gold
it's actually
Looks
a
like,
collection.
No.
It's a collection of old love stories, but it's by the
Right.
She
same
looks
guys
like
that do it.
Samantha's mother with the makeup. Eudora? What's her name?
I don't know.
That's a gorgeous
Adorable.
cover. I mean, that's a
He's
gorgeous cover.
interesting art. He's interesting art.
Yeah,
I like
right.
the heavy makeup, you know, and the black
it's a
cat kind of
transactional-
outfit there. Yeah, nice.
I was actually a little bit
Yes.
surprised. Sorry, going off on top. I was a little bit surprised because I thought that was just a modern reprint, obviously. But the story is from 1953, so it feels a
Okay.
bit risque for back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the-
that's pre-code, Peter.
Yeah, that
Pre-code.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
good, yeah.
what's the Ronald Reagan bit about then? Is there a modern story that mentions Ronald Reagan? Or
No,
is it just,
it's all so the first story's from 53, and then the next story's from 70 odd, I think 73 or something.
Well, Ronald Reagan was an actor back in the
yeah,
50s.
maybe
Yeah.
it's to do with that. Maybe he was.
Yeah.
Well, they're having a love transaction. She's
Yeah.
going to give him love for those jewels.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, Gray. I've not read it. I just kind of look at
No.
the cover a lot.
That would be an interesting theme. I know I don't know if
Yo,
we're going to
man.
get a theme, but like comics
man.
that have got like presidents mentioned in it. I know there's an old Teen Titans one where they're talking
Yeah.
about Trump at one point. So
Yeah.
there's probably a few like that, I should think. And obviously,
I
obviously
want to
appearances as
grab
well,
her
isn't there?
face and wipe that makeup off of her.
It's an interesting style. That's the kind of over makeup look that Pete goes for at the weekend.
It is. It
She's-
is. It is.
She's an
Yeah.
escort. She has to stand
The
out.
bold. Yeah.
Well,
Fair
there's
enough.
standing out, and then there's looking like a modern drag queen, which, by the way, more nightmares than Pennywise the Clown.
Hmm.
Well,
Actually,
Well,
there's
you
one
know,
from YouTube
you know.
a few years ago.
It's
If
the
the YouTube
50s
Rewind, a few
story.
years ago, they had a drag queen. The motherfucker didn't have pupils. Who
Okay.
did that makeup should be fucking fired. It was
Okay.
it was horrendous. I had nightmares for a week after that. It was the fuck.
Stop
Who
scoring
wants that
drag
at their
queens and score
party?
comic covers, Matilda.
Seriously, you should have seen that lady. That was
Yeah.
that was terrifying. But back to the cover, exaggerated makeup aside, that is a very good looking lady. Excellent dress.
Nice clean
Shame for the
art.
yellow in the background, but still.
Oh,
Hey, that
was
is
a
a
yellow in
form
the
of love.
background? Oh, no.
That
missed
is
Show
a
that
form
yellow
of
background
love.
again. I missed it. Show us the yellow again. Oh, I want to see how yellow it is. Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the rest.
pissiness.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, blimey. That's so yellow. Oh, my eyes are seared by the
Yeah,
yellow.
I mean, yeah, exchanging love for Jules is not exactly love, but still, she's going to love his disco stick for those diamonds. That kind of counts.
Wow.
So I'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
Very fair.
Maybe she loves the tip that she gets for her work. Anyway, what could be
I
more
mean,
loving?
shit. For that kind of tip, I'll take it.
What could be more indicative of love than a wedding? We've got from 1964, Lois Lane Giant. We've got
A funeral.
We've got Lana and Lois stepping out of their main squeeze Superman. Plus, we've got the imaginary marriage of Lois Lane and Superman, and the imaginary marriage of Lana Lang and Superman.
That's kind of risque from back then.
And then
no?
the battle between Super Lois and Super Lana. This is sometimes when love rears its ugly head and jealousy comes in. And this is them jealously fighting over Superman in an old
That's not
story.
a love. That's not a fight. That's a bitch slapping session.
Yeah, it's a bitch slapping session, which was known as a fight, for if you want to say it in short, less letters. So,
Well, the
There you
operative
go.
word there, Gray, is imaginary, not
Yeah.
actual.
in the
Faithful.
story,
Okay.
it's imaginary, but
I
the
mean,
depiction
Superman
is of an
was quite
actual
the
wedding,
dick in this
which is
era, wasn't he?
which is love. And we all know that Lois and Lana both love Superman, and he loves
Yes,
them
that's
both.
true.
and
That's
can't
not
decide
imaginary.
Which one he wants to
And we
marry.
both know Superman.
But the actual explanation there is imaginary. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the actual story, because we know they don't get married till a lot later, and Lois ends up
Yeah,
marrying
much later. Yeah.
Superman. There you go. But just beautiful wedding covers, beautiful love between Like I said the other.
Is that
I
yellow
said this-
down there? I see.
It's
Gray?
very
Tiny-
yellow. I think.
tiny
Yellow.
Very
snip
yellow.
of yellow in a couple of corner bits.
Yellow
there. We don't have to
costumes,
worry-
yellow
Very
keys,
drab yellow.
all
Yeah.
that.
We don't need to worry about that bit.
Yellow trade dress. You know.
Yeah.
Just pointing
Tiny
things
bit
out.
yellow in the shade.
Yeah.
Just look at the beautiful way the cover is split into panels, and it's like
Yeah,
it's just
I
a
mean, a
bold
bit of piss
thing of
on the
beauty.
wedding photos is necessary.
Kind
They
of
got
lacking in
excited.
backgrounds too. It's not, it should be some nice columns and some,
Lovely.
attendees. No, nothing like that.
It's a beautiful, clean 1964 cover. It's a thing of gorgeousness.
Ooh, the year of my birth. I like it better.
It's a beautiful, beautiful comic book. Classic and clean and lovely. Not that messy, blinking swamp thing that Pete showed earlier.
That was funny. All right, and Superman was a massive dick during this era, though. I mean,
Sometimes,
these two
Sometimes,
bitches been waiting, decades to marry him? And that
Wow.
one time you said, who I'll marry, you wrote LL, but they're both LL. What an asshole.
Yeah. It's treating them mean and keeping them keen, Matilda. It's an age-old ploy.
Well, Superman was an asshole back then. That's my point.
Yeah.
That's
fair
not
enough.
really love. It's just, all right, let's see which one of you bitches is better.
No,
You
he
know,
was,
so how old are they? By the time
I
they
think-
actually married poor Lois.
if they spent less time trying to work out his secret identity, he
Ben.
might have had more time to work out
Hey,
who he wanted
Ben.
to marry. But they were too busy trying to get his secret identity, and he's saving the world every 5 minutes. From menaces. You can't help that he's.
Still, he could have been nicer to them and already made the decision. All right, Lois, let's get married.
Yeah. Fortunately, him being a dickhead is not shown on this cover. It's just shown on this cover him being loving to Lois and Lana. Look,
Yeah,
give it a
but
10?
that's
'Cause
him,
Roger's falling asleep,
two-timing
look.
them.
Roger's falling asleep here. Give it a 10 before he nuts out.
That's him
It's
two-timing.
It's nearly his nap time, Matilda. It's nearly Roger's nap time. Don't keep him up. He gets very,
Hey,
very angsty.
I'm not Darren. I don't have anywhere to go for the next hour. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Werewolf's not here. I just
Yeah.
realized
No.
he abandoned us.
He's cooking another pie.
Well,
catch-
anyway,
catch the replay.
I'm gonna give that a 9. 1 point off for Superman being a dick.
He's not a dick on the cover, Matilda. For God's sake, you can't go like. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, so Lobo's a dick. You didn't take any points off for Lobo being a dick, did you?
Yeah, but it's expected of Lobo. Superman's supposed to be a good boy.
Siobhan has suddenly got a dick. We didn't knock any points off for that.
Yeah, now she's
Yeah,
called
'cause that's-
Sean, I think. Sean instead of Siobhan, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see, old Sean only dated this blondie boy.
Whatever,
Yeah, he
Matilda.
looks very
Oh,
confused,
Superman's
doesn't he?
been too tiny.
Superman's got. He should have been too timing. In fact, he was too nice. If it had been me, if I'd been Superman, I would have said that Kryptonites are kind of like space Mormons, and we can have as many wives as we can afford. That kind of. That would have been me. That would have been me, mate.
God.
Oh,
Super's a G. Okay, 1 point for Mr. G.
Super's a gigolo.
A weird love. Okay,
He's
another
got-
point for
He's
Mr.
got
G.
untold energy, and he's got super speed. He's not like he wouldn't be able to, you know,
2
to
votes
keep
for
them all
Mr.
happy.
G.
Oh man.
Hmm.
Can you imagine the headache, though? Jeez. I know how they do it in Saudi Arabia. Too many wives.
Hmm. Yeah, well said, Wormy. Well said. This is a beautiful cover as
Okay,
well.
1 vote for Mr.
Mind
Gray,
you.
another vote for Mr. Gray. So we have a tie currently.
Pete's cover's quite nice as well. And Rogers is cool, but
And Mr. Metarog has a great story behind it.
it's different. It's definitely a
It's
different
interesting,
story.
yeah, interesting.
I did.
Any more?
just
Any
to
more
read it,
votes?
Just to see the.
No, there's only 5 people watching, so that's got to be all the votes, Matilda. I'm not sure who came out on top
All
or if
right,
it's a draw
1
or
for
what
you,
happened
Mr.
there.
Gray, and 1 for Mr. G. Then.
Another draw. I don't mind him getting a
You're
point
right.
in this round because that comic cover was fine, but
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
That last
fuck.
Oh, it came in too
Ah,
late, Matilda.
come
You can't possibly
Too
let
late.
me have that. No,
Too
because after
late.
all, there's no precedent where you let him
I know.
slide
Too late.
after last
Nah.
I
time.
already wrote it down.
No, don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. It was a little bit later than what happened last time, anyway. Right, let's go to Roger for the last round, guys.
Last round. All right.
I gotta look at the chat more.
No, he came up very late.
It's
so
still
don't worry
for
about it.
Triple G, Kyle, because Ben voted for Weird Love. That's the title of Mr. G's comic.
Hmm.
Okay, so throughout this episode, I have explained different types of love. I've been ignored mostly, but anyway, that's what I expect, you know. But anyway, this one here is a manifestation of fellatio and of agape love, right? The self-love, the compassionate love, and the big universal love. And that is Superman.
That first word you said, I'm sure that wasn't the right word, surely. That first word you said, that means something completely different, I thought.
Fellatio?
Yeah. Unless
No,
it's a
that's
different
correct.
spelling.
It's based on like Philadelphia. Fellatio? Yeah.
Okay. It starts with PH then.
Yes, PH, correct.
Okay, because the word I know starts with an F and it means love in a certain way. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sexual act.
I mean, that's where
So
my
let's not
mind
go
went.
there. Let's
Yeah.
not
Okay, well, whatever.
Self-love, Rod.
So,
Self-love.
this
is what it
case-
is.
In this case, Superman shows his compassion and love for a higher purpose, right? There are these kids that are
Yeah. little
abusers
bastards.
of animals, and
If I was Superman, I would have blinking X-ray, blinking supervision, burnt the crap out of the lot of them, the little bastards.
so
throwing
they're
the cat out
throwing
the
cats
window.
off
Yeah.
the walkway onto an expressway, and he swoops in and saves that kitten, and he gives them a lesson in compassion.
I'll give,
So that
I'll give them
is-
a lesson they never
That is
forget.
love in action, right there.
I would have thrown him off the overpass myself. Oh, Matilda's gone this time. She's
Well, that-
off to buy that. She's off to buy that comic, I think. Either that or burn that comic. I don't know what's going
Well, she's
on.
out.
She's gone. She's had enough.
She's gone.
She's gonna look. She's gonna have to look up fellatio or something. I'm not sure what's going on there, but anyway. Yeah. I'll give that one a 7. Oh no, she's back. Oh right, you're
I don't like your grading system, Gray.
she's back. I suppose I better let her carry on doing the scoring. Is this the right order still? Yeah, it's still the right order, but it's a different way. All right, Matilda, where you been? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Matilda!
Sorry, my
Yeah,
internet
obviously
got
you can see
buggered.
Oh, did you hear
Yeah, no
my
worries.
explanation, Matilda?
Right, basically, Roger said blah 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 blah, some nonsense
Cat
about
on
the
the
cover of the
cover.
show. That's all. Blah blah blah, cat, blah blah blah, sex act that we didn't know.
Yeah, sorry about my
Yeah.
internet. My internet got stuck. No, I heard what Mr. Metarog said, but you guys couldn't hear me.
You heard it.
It
Oh,
was
okay.
really choppy.
All right then.
Yeah,
I was sorry you had to
kitty
hear
on
it
the
all.
cover.
I think you showed that one before, Matilda. I'm sure he used an excuse
Yeah.
to show it on before because he knows you like cats. I'm sure he did.
No.
Don't fall for it a second time.
I haven't seen that, and I love it. And I have 2 kitties.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
Two what?
fantastic. They're nothing like love of animals. 2 kitties. I have 2 cats
got you.
now. I have a little brown one now. He's wandering around somewhere. If I say sleeping, he's like,
That's
he's
because
too
he's just
old
seen
now.
Roger's
He's
cover.
8
I'm not
years. He's like, I'm
surprised.
out.
He's like, oh,
Not
Roger's
enough.
covers
Yeah.
again. I'm going to go
Well,
to sleep.
anyway, it's fantastic. Nothing like a man who loves animals. 10.
Yeah. See what
Thank you, my dear.
Pete.
I do have a kitty, by the way, Matilda, as well. So,
Oh,
Stop
you
trying
do?
to
Okay.
put her out.
yes.
Can you show us pictures, Mr. Metarog?
I will show you. I don't have any currently, but I will show you next time, okay?
Yay!
Okay, so I think what we've learned tonight is that love can take many forms, and we've got animal love, monster love, you've got your
Vegetable
Superman love, all that kind of stuff.
Vegetable
So
love.
this book kind of
Minimal
encompasses all
love.
of that, and that is love. So
Ah, yeah.
that's a book that came out a little while ago. Got the first ever comic appearance of Harry Potter in, if anybody's interested. But
All right.
yeah, so that is
Harry
Love is Love.
Potter.
So it's not
Harry
DC or
Potter.
Marvel, is it? It's some kind of like independent, is it?
It's independent, yeah. It's tons of different kind of
I
individual
mean,
stories.
you gotta cash in on that Pride Month, bollocks.
Well, no,
Yeah.
this wasn't for the Pride Month, I'm afraid. This was for the Orlando Pulse shooting. So, yeah, great.
Kind of looks like Wonder Woman in the
It
front.
is Wonder Woman.
Arms are
Yeah,
a
it
bit
is Wonder
chunky,
Woman.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
that's-
little Wonder Woman on the bottom left there.
I'm guessing it's a kid dressed
Wonder
up as
Girl.
a Wonder Woman, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool.
So that encompasses everything about love, doesn't it?
Yeah. So.
Hey, where's the green?
It's hard to get great. It's hard to admit anything, Peter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. Yeah, it's just, this cover says love is love, but there's a lot of people like marching for the right to love or something. I'm not sure to love who they love. Maybe you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Now
it's just you know the animal theme.
families on that cover.
There's a dog there.
There's
Look.
a little puppy.
There's an animal. You know. I
Hmm.
know Matilda likes some animals.
Just general love.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Wonder Woman having too many pies.
No, there's a little girl dressed up as Wonder Woman, I think. A little Wonder
Yeah,
girl.
little Wonder Girl, Wonder Tots.
I mean, it's cosplay for kids. It's gonna be cheap looking.
All right, Matilda. Then let's have a score. Let's have a score for that Love is Love cover.
I mean, it's a nice one. The background's a bit empty there with the white, but it makes sense. I wanted to show the people. But yeah, after all we've seen here, it's not particularly impressive. Oh, so where's
Here's
the
that
green
lot.
on that flag? It's supposed to be the rainbow, right? Shouldn't it have green?
No, not on that particular flag, I don't think.
Well, it's not like that new version would have black and brown on it. Ugh. Not particularly pretty. But anyway, yeah, it's a nice
Pete hears
look.
that
but,
lot as well.
I
the
do
other ones
all the
were
time.
better.
Mate.
Yeah.
The other ones were better that you
Cool.
showed. And the Pride
Yep.
Parent.
Good stuff.
I approve, Peter. Oh yeah, it's nice. You got a bunch of people marching on after a chunky Wonder Woman. I can't get over that. Like
It might
Wonder
not be
Woman
Wonder
would be
Woman.
exercising. Yeah, probably not.
It might
But
not.
a representation of a Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I'll give that one a 9. It's nice.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not sure what I'm
Not
going to show
as
this
impressive
time.
as the last one. The lady with the diamond anal beads was better.
I got my 4 covers, right? And I spent on Monday, got all 4 of my covers. I spent the rest of the week thinking, I must get a new cover I must get another cover for love. And I completely actually got until I was actually running out the door. So I've got this one cover, which I was going to show. I'm not going to show this. I'm just going to show it just to annoy Matilda. Basically, it's Jimmy Olsen. It's all
Whoa.
about hate. we hate, and I'm going to say Matilda loves to hate this, and the panel loves to slag off my comic books. But luckily, I found one that I'm going to show instead. So, but that was one I was thinking about. So this is someone who loves their lost love so much that they're willing to make their soul take over another person's living body. So it's Secrets of Haunted House. Be patient, my darling, for soon this man's living body will be yours. So there we go. She's going to witchify her dead lover into this new person's body because she loves him, obviously. So it's love from beyond the grave. It's horror love. It's haunted love. It's creepy, gory.
Her bottom looks like the body of a chicken.
What looks like a body of a chicken?
Her bottom body looks like the body of a chicken without a head.
Okay, Matilda.
There's lots of yellow on that as well,
Matilda. Pat on the head for you, Matilda. Yes, Matilda. It looks like a chicken, Matilda. Okay, darling. Yeah.
Lots of yellow on the cover. I'm not getting the love.
There's a small sliver of yellow from the magical forces that's drawing the soul of her dead lover into this new body.
Are we to accept, Gray, that she is killing somebody so that she could have her lover, and you consider that love? I consider that.
Roger,
she didn't ask her lover.
She has no love for this guy. She doesn't have any love for this guy.
Yeah. I consider that murder, not love.
It's definitely
The opposite of love.
It's murder. She's murdering for love. It's showing both. We didn't say
Murdering for love. Are you listening to yourself? How oxymoronic that is?
Dream covers earlier, now murder covers. What the hell is wrong with you,
so
man?
deep that she's willing to kill another person to make her lover come back to life. This is
but then she asked her lover if he wants to come back. And she was nagging, and he's like, "Oh, thank fuck him."
No, in the story, he's very willing to come back to life, and then she turns into a mouse and gets killed by a cat. But you don't need to know the story.
Whoa! Okay, that's a comic I gotta get.
Yeah.
That sounds like
that is too bizarre not to read.
She could just reanimate the skeleton and buy a dildo.
She could have done, but that's not what she chose to in this. Maybe she wanted some
lipstick. Oh, Matilda! You're killing me, Matilda. You're killing me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a lot less violent ways to go about it.
This is the kind of gruesome love Matilda will appreciate, I think. A bit of murder thrown in with your love. Why not? Why not, indeed?
Yeah, I mean, if it's both of you doing it, she does all the work and he's just there. Where's the fun?
Well, he's kind of dead, but his spirit's still inhabiting the bones.
Yeah, well, I mean, didn't she just reanimate him and give him his skin back?
No, probably she hasn't got the skill to do that, I'm guessing. In the story, she has to
get
put
the
his
skill
soul
to
into
pick
another
out
person's
flattering
body.
dresses, though.
It's actually quite funny.
She's too thin here, and then it's a bit bloated at the bottom.
It's actually quite funny. I don't want to give you spoilers, Roger, but the first guy she chooses, it turns out he's wearing a wig. So she says, "No, I can't have you. I want a man with a full head of hair." So you'll be safe from her.
I'll be safe. Yes, thank God. Right.
You're all right.
Picky, isn't she? How did her former lover look?
Yeah. I was going to be mean and say Peter be safe because he's a ginger. No one's going to choose that, but I wouldn't say that. That'd be wrong for me to say.
Wow.
You know me. I'm nothing.
I think you're safe as well, Mr. Gray. She's like, well, you have a belly bigger than mine now.
If I'm going to kill someone and have my lover back, I'm not going to have a an ugly mong like you face. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, look, I'm getting you back. I'm getting you a new body. I want you to look hotter than you used to.
Exactly.
You are a big fuck ugly.
She take one look at me and goes, I'll stick to the skeleton, thanks. Where's that dildo, Matilda, so I should buy?
Yeah. I'll send you one, lady, and a more flattering dress. Whoever your stylist, fire him. Or her. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to give that one a 9. The bottom body kind of ruins it, but other than that, fabulous cover.
Okay, Matilda. Okay. I knew you'd find an excuse to knock a point off. Don't you worry about it. You always do. You always manage somehow.
It looks like a fucking chicken.
Okay, don't vote for Roger this round because he's run away. He's run off. He's run off to join.
Vote for the flag.
I don't know, do a magic spell or something to inhabit someone else's body or something. I'm not too sure. He's back again.
I think I see the green now, but the green's just very faded.
Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
the
Yeah.
green's over there.
Yeah, it's like a lime green, isn't it?
Yeah, there it is.
Right, vote now,
Really
everybody.
like it.
So,
It's like
Kyle,
yellow.
if you want to vote now, now's the time.
Oh, you voted for Peter.
But this
Yeah, that was
round
before we
goes
started
to
voting
Mr. G.
in earnest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If the glove don't fit, you
I'm
can't
not
pick.
sure.
Why are we talking about the juice all of a sudden? Let's get Roger back in his
Okay,
position.
so one vote for Mr. P, one vote for Mr. Gray. Another vote for Pete. Wait. Sorry. That was the same vote for Pete. One vote for Mr.
We're one vote
Metarog.
each. And there's only 5 people
Might
watching.
have a
So there's 2
tie.
more people. Is anyone in the panel actually watching the video in another screen? Because that means it's probably might have all the votes already.
Yeah, I am.
All right, we'll go give another 5 seconds.
That'd do. Just give us a point each, Matilda.
All right,
That'd do. There's one
That's
each.
a point each,
That's
then.
fair. They're all decent.
Yeah, I gotta get that comic, Gray. That's too interesting not to read.
Yeah, it's quite cool. I've been trying. This is the
I want to see her be picky.
This is the one that I'm trying to get the full run of the Secret
Like
House
that.
because I had a few.
She needs like
back
a
in the
body
day.
catalog.
But I keep getting other ones as well, like Ghosts and even the Blinking Charlton ones every now and again. But that's the one I'm
Those
trying
have
to
a
get.
huge run though. It's
Yeah,
massive.
I'm not trying to fill the run, but I keep like seeing them and go, I'll play that. And this is the one I've actually written down the numbers of. And I'm like actively trying to fill the run of. But
what's that about 30 or 40? 30 or 40 in that run?
That's about 50, I think. I can't remember now.
50.
It's quite a few.
Wow.
And I thought they'd be cheaper. I thought they'd be like fairly easy to get hold of, but they're not that easy to get hold of. Actually,
No,
like
I don't see too many around. No.
A bit more elusive than you'd hope.
Yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed. This is silly. It's just me. It's Secrets of Haunted House. But I think it should be Secrets of the Haunted House. I know somehow Secrets of Haunted House. It doesn't feel like it's a. I don't know. It feels like it should have the in there somewhere. But anyway.
So you need a determiner. You want a determiner. So
yeah.
Specific, yeah.
I think it's got 45 issues. We're looking at what the numbers I've got down here. Right, has anyone got any streams they wish to mention? What you got coming up, Roger? Anything exciting coming up on your channel?
Well, I'm going to be out of town next week mostly, but I think next Sunday, Bill and I are supposed to be doing the Deathlock stream, the long-awaited Deathlock stream.
Yeah.
I think it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on his channel.
All right. Cool. What about you, Pete? You got your usual everything. You got one. You saw when 6. What you just come off one when you came in?
Yeah. I've just come off. I came off a stream at 6 o'clock over on Highland J's channel where we're looking at what books we've read this last few months.
Right.
So check that out. I've got 3 videos out this week: a couple of toy videos and a couple of comic videos. And then next week, on next Tuesday, I've got Boys and the Toys, where we're looking at action figures and all that kind of jazz.
Okay, cool. I've got loads of Masters
Bye,
of the Universe.
Thanks for
Bye, Tat.
coming.
Take care, buddy.
That's all I've got.
You've got what, mate?
Masters of the Universe. That's the only ones I've got.
Ooh, I like a bit of Masters of the Universe. What's that?
Yeah.
What are you? A set of Masters of the Universe.
I got lots of them. Yeah, quite a lot. I think I might have been one of the first people to get them in the UK because I was on holiday in America before they came over here, and I went in the Toys R Us and I got a couple while I was in there. It wasn't until like a few months later that I saw it even being mentioned in the UK.
Yeah.
And they have different packaging, right? They have like different packaging. They don't have some of them don't have English and all that.
I can't remember. Well, what annoys me, each one came with a little mini comic book, and there's no way I'll throw them away. I kept all them, can't find them for love nor money. I'm really annoyed I can't find them.
Those are little cool comics. But that's the thing with minis is that they get lost so easily. You know, you stick them in behind another comic or bigger bag.
Sure, I had them all in a bag or something. I just can't find them.
I've lost a lot of mine too that way, so I know what you're talking about.
Yep, I haven't got anything going on. We're going through box ZZ soon, which is all my horror comics.
Box Z.
Double Z. Or
Double
ZZ.
Z.
ZZ, as you probably call it, Rog.
Yeah, I only know it's Z because of hanging out with you guys, but I didn't know that before that.
In the uneducated part of the world, they probably call it ZZ.
Yeah.
All right, that's it then. There's only 3 people to talk about linking upcoming stuff. So we'll have to wait for Matilda to give us the scores. The scores on the draws. Come on, Matilda. There's only 3 of us. Yeah, you must have done it by now.
My next what if is Doctor Strange. So that's going to be an interesting one.
Okay.
And they're great. If you ever fancy coming on that, if you're ever creative and you want to try and do that, just give us a shout.
Yeah. I had one for Elongated Man when you blinking mentioned it way back in the beginning. Like, I didn't realize what this format was going to be.
Yeah.
All right, Matilda, you ready?
Some more police.
Pardon? That's easy for you to say.
I don't have.
Whatever it was, you said.
I'd say I don't have any videos. I might make a cab video in the future. I just need more footage of Watson.
Yeah.
Just I got 2 short videos. I'll combine them into a big one. I have my breaking a plastic coffin video if anyone wants to see that.
I saw that. Yeah.
How have we managed to go nearly as long with just 3 people as we do when we got 5? I'm sure this is about as long as we normally go. I just realised.
There was a lot of bad mouthing. There was a lot of bad mouthing on servers. Yeah, a lot of it.
Quite abusive, actually. At
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, well, you know, I think
very aggressive show. Yeah.
It's also try and browbeat you, so you're too scared to show
I didn't feel the love. I didn't feel the love in this show at all.
No love. No love.
The love was the theme, not the actual running content. I love to grind you into dust. That's what I love.
Holy shit, Mr. Bill started Slab Hub.
Yeah, that's why he's not on here today, because he's doing
Slabber. That's the Slabber show. Keep me away from them. Keep me away from them.
Slabs? What are slabs? Pizza slabber.
The plastic
Isn't that
coffin.
the foundations? Slabs.
Yeah.
The plastic coffins.
Yeah. I've got a few nice comics going, actually. I'm going to have a nice haul video next week.
That's it. I might have a comic haul, but that'll probably be in July already.
Right.
Oh, I'll make a birthday haul, because I got some birthday gifts from Leor. For those who didn't see the live stream.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was thinking, apparently I was right. When Leor bought me that comic, that Hellboy, Artsania.
Yeah.
So I ordered that. Yeah, I ordered that. But when I told Leor, he already bought that for me. So I went to Kamikaze and told them to cancel my order, but make it look like they approved it.
Okay. That's clever.
I was like, oh shit, I might have bought it. I was like, yeah. So he got me some Hellboy.
Well, thank you, Silver Knight Kyle. That's a very nice compliment.
Come on, so let's have the scores. Let's have the scores. There's only 2 people left. And that's probably people that are here.
All right, so we have a tie this week, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
We even had one last week. All right, so we only have 2 places today, considering how less people we have. So second place this week with 51 points are Mr. Metarog and Mr. G.
Is that Triple G? Oh, great man.
No, Mr. G. And this week, first place with 53 points is Mr. Gray.
Gray amazing.
We are in the end time.
It's about bloody time. That's all I can say. It's about bloody time.
Yeah, it only took half the panel now being here for you to win.
The rightful winner finally gets this, what he deserves. That's all I can say. It couldn't happen to a nicer man. I put up with these bums and jabronis in the blinking jury and on the panel. And finally, the righteousness has been seen.
Congratulations, Mr. Gray.
Yeah.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah, don't worry, I won't.
Showing those pale BB guns, I think, is what did it.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what it is.
It.
Yeah,
because all the other guys are like, "Oh, I can do better than that," So.
I got good legs, but my arms are terrible. I can't even do a press up.
You do have good legs, yeah. Very impressive legs, yeah. You do a lot of walking, so yeah.
It might be that.
If you walk on your hands, you'd be like Schwarzenegger,
Right, let's share the screen then. Let's share the Chrome tab. I've got to work out what I'm going to put on there. Okay. Right, so let's add. Oh gosh, I'm so used
Disco
to not
sticks.
winning. No, let's not go for disco
presidents.
I think I did presidents before when we did
Something
choice.
with a D.
I did a
Something
load
with a
of
D.
No, nothing with a D. Well, let's go with
being eaten alive.
In the mouth of a monster.
In the mouth.
Didn't
That
we,
sounds
didn't
good.
we do that?
I like
Being
it.
swallowed. We kind of did that.
Did biting covers.
Biting is not in the mouth. You could.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
A lot of people show-
Vampire can bite you and not
I
eat you.
suppose.
Yeah.
Right, we can stick with that. Can everyone see the wheel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the third spin is the win.
Wheel of morality. Turn.
Animal-based characters.
Yay.
We didn't do that really, did we? No, let's spin again.
Oh.
Eyeglasses.
Yay.
And this is it. The third spin is the win. Slinger's Choice. Hey!
Oh,
God.
I've already got my
I
Slinger's
hate
Choice
making
comics already
thumbnails for
prepared.
Slinger's Choice.
It's easy. You can do it, Matilda. Okay, that's it then. Thank you
I
everyone
can
for
do
coming.
it, but I can't be asked to think of. Oh, I'll put some movies there now.
Yeah, you could just make a couple of different pictures, different things to show what people's choices might be.
Yeah. I won't be around next Saturday, Gray. So
You're not around.
find some other victim.
You're traveling, aren't you? You're traveling.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if anyone wants to come on. To be honest, it's like yeah. We'll see what I can do. See if I can convince anyone. Maybe I've been too mean. I don't know. He keeps coming back from because he likes it. He's
I like
getting
it
abused. He's like,
I
Hit
like
up
it
like,
rough,
talk
yeah.
nasty to me.
Hit up like a comic bookworm. Maybe he'll want to come on.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll see.
I'll have some fresh
We'll
blood.
see. We'll have a go.
Yeah. Some fresh victim blood there. Yeah.
Yeah. Some people have not been abused before, and we can fall.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Everybody can experience this type of abuse. That's my.
Oh, Silver Knight
Yeah,
Kyle.
yeah,
would
Kyle,
be
you can
willing
come on
to
if you want.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
I'll put you. Message me on Instagram. Greyman69 is my handle. Give me a message, and I'll put you on for next week.
Yeah,
All right,
join
thanks
us.
everyone for coming.
That 69 is the year he was born, by the way. Nothing
He
to
was.
do with.
It was no, it's not rude. It's not
You should
rude.
have come
Not
to
rude.
all of us.
It's kind of rude, but it was the year I was born as well. But what can I say? I was born in a good year. Very tasteful. Okay, thanks everyone for coming along. See you next week, hopefully. Are you
All
coming
right,
next week,
everyone.
Pete?
See
All
you
right, guys.
next
Take
week.
care. God bless.
Are you
Bye,
free
man.
next week, Pete?
Yeah, I am, mate. Yeah.
If you want to come on, I'll.
Oh, Mr.
You're-
Metarog,
Yeah.
send me the address, please.
Oh
all
yeah,
right?
I will. Right after we get out, I'll send it to you. Okay.
Okay. So,
All right, bye.
Carl, if you're on
Thank
Facebook, you
Bye,
can
Peter.
find
Bye,
me on
Gray.
Facebook.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
I'll leave a comment, Kyle, on the YouTube.
Oh, we're
Someone we
still
can
live.
contact you. Yeah.